Recently, a Motoring TV viewer posted a comment to our Facebook page. This is what Rick had to say. Looks good, but don't you have to be 70 years or older to buy a Lincoln with a hat on and turn signal on while you're driving? Well, Rick made this observation after I posted some photos of the new Lincoln Corsair, which is being launched here in the beautiful wine region of British Columbia. Well, you know, Rick was obviously having some fun, but he is correct in identifying the challenge facing Lincoln as it tries to get a younger buyer into this 100-year-old brand. Cadillac faced the same obstacle, and I believe they were very successful. So, is the new Corsair a step in the right direction for Lincoln? Let's find out.
We're still trying to find our identity, which is ironic considering we're going to be a brand that's been in the market for 100 years. But that's also positive as far as I'm concerned. We have a great legacy. Lincoln has been around for almost 100 years. Luxury as a whole has changed dramatically, and it's not just about transaction price, it's about creating an experience. We actually have found our average age for the Lincoln buyer is continually going down to the point right now, Navigator, which happens to be our most expensive vehicle, is our youngest demographic. Our average age is 46 years old. When you look at luxury, especially in Canada, entry point now is that small utility segment, which Corsair will play in. And what we're finding is people that are now coming into luxury, that's where they start to come in, and we need to make sure we're bang on with that product, which we think we have.
You've replaced the MKC.
Correct.
What did you have to do for this new vehicle? What was the challenge?
We really had to change the interior as far as I'm concerned. We had to upgrade it, bring it more to what the customers are looking for. We really wanted to create a form of sanctuary, a form of escape. So when the client is looking at luxury and they get in these vehicles, they really feel like this is something completely different from the materials we used, the simplistic design elements that we put in, and even the colorings we use. We really want to be a form of sanctuary for them.
It is a challenge, and I think Cadillac had that challenge a few years ago. They went a route that was a lot different. They kind of highlighted performance. They took their car to the Nürburgring. They really promoted it as a performance car. Lincoln's not doing that. Lincoln is still luxury. In reinventing the MKC, what they've done with this car, there's no new engines. They don't talk about suspension. It's all about the cabin. They call it the sanctuary. So it's all about luxury, and that seems to be Lincoln's plan.
You know, the Lincoln badge should mean luxury, even in an entry-level SUV like this Corsair. It is first class in here. Great materials, nice leathers, excellent seats. In fact, you can even get an option for a massage. You can also get the available heated steering wheel, which I've had on for most of the day today. Because it's a Lincoln, it's got the push-button transmission. It works, it takes a bit of getting used to. As for buttons and knobs, they're all over the entertainment with the radio, so you can really operate everything without being distracted. As far as I'm concerned, Lincoln really wants to hit a home run with this vehicle, and when it comes to the interior, they've hit it over the center field fence.
So the powertrains, we actually have two powertrains. The base is a 2-liter twin turbocharged I-4 cylinder mounted to an 8-speed automatic rated at 250 horsepower. And then the upgrade is the 2.3 twin turbocharged rated at 295 horsepower mounted to the same 8-speed transmission. It's amazing, really, the technology we've put in this vehicle. Such options or availability as the adaptive cruise control with lane centering and even traffic sign recognition. So imagine putting it into cruise control and you never have to put your foot on the gas or the brake, and at the same time the vehicle is actually going to read traffic signs, or more importantly speed signs. So when it says to slow down, the vehicle is actually going to slow down on its own, and when the speed limit changes, it reads that and speeds back up.
The Mother Corp is all but abandoned cars. Will that hurt Lincoln?
It's interesting. I mean, I think the Continental's a really interesting vehicle for them. I think it stands alone. When you think of competition for the Continental, I'm not sure if there's any, especially for the money. But I think utilities are the future for Lincoln.
Generally speaking, Lincoln's come a long way. We're a challenger brand in luxury, but I think we've got some great product out there that's really going to resonate with clients.
I like it. You know, as I said, it's not a performance vehicle, so if you're looking for that, it's not that. But if you're just looking for a super quiet, comfortable ride, this is it.
Should BMW and Audi be nervous?
You know what, I'm not worried about what the competition is doing. I'm more concerned with what we need to do, and I think this is really going to resonate with the luxury customer.
Now, I probably should have mentioned this off the top of the show, but if you've been watching motoring TV for over 30 years, and you know, I've never been a real enthusiastic fan of Ford product, and that includes Lincoln. Well, I stand here before you right now to tell you I really like the Lincoln Corsair. I really like the look of this Corsair, which is saying something in this cookie cutter segment. The drive is oh so sweet, going through the windy roads out here in the BC wine country, and my choice of powertrains would be the 2.3 liter turbo. The bottom line, as I've said before, I'm still not sure that Ford made the right decision in abandoning cars for the most part. However, if this Lincoln Corsair is any indication where Ford, and more specifically Lincoln, is heading, well, that is very good news. And they might be seeing some younger men and women kicking tires in the Lincoln showroom in the future. Now, should the competition, as in BMW and Audi, be a little nervous? I don't think so. However, I think they're going to be checking their rear view mirrors more often as we head into the future. That's it for now. We'll see you next time out as we continue to bring you more stories about cars and the people who drive them. So here's the question, where were you 32 years ago? I know some of you weren't even a glint in your father's eye. As for me, well, I was in diapers, but found time to get motoring TV off the ground. And today I like to think we've got one of the best automotive video libraries in the world. If you agree, please give us the thumbs up and also subscribe. We'd really appreciate it.